Good morning, Art Beauty Equilibrium podcast family, coming to you live. You know where we at, Los Angeles, California. Let's get right into it.
Episode 169.
Yes. So, you know who the new champions are?
The
Denver Nuggets.
First in franchise history.
That's the first one?
Yes.
First ever.
Hey, man, I'm going to be honest with you. I was not pulling.
Was that 5 games?
I was not pulling for Denver.
4-1.
I was not. I was going for Miami. I wanted Jimmy Buckets to get it. It is what it is, but congratulations to the Denver Nuggets.
You got the MVP, right?
I don't know, but I'm assuming he did.
Jokic?
I'm sure he got it.
Had to got the
He had to have got it.
Man, that dude was amazing.
He's great.
Yes.
I was watching the game live. Did you see when they sent Jimmy Butler to the line to shoot those on that 3? Mm-hmm. I was like, man, didn't he look like he kicked his leg out?
No, actually, I agree with the call.
You do?
Because your leg will naturally go out a little bit on a fadeaway. Like, that's just natural. Yeah. It wasn't like super way out there.
But he didn't move. He didn't even move. He was like this.
Oh, I know, but at the end of the day, you still make contact with the player. They gonna call that on the defense first.
Wow. Bro, okay. I'm shocked.
If his leg was way out there, it'd have been like, bro, come on. That's not a natural basketball reaction.
So, do you think we were just having a discussion? Do you think he's the best player in the NBA right now? Joker.
Yes.
Why?
I do. I mean, the numbers show it. He's had MVP the last 2 seasons. Now he just got a finals MVP. So the last 3 years, you done just got 3 trophies.
I mean,
and now you got the most significant
one. So he's better than Curry.
Yeah, I was about to say, can I interject?
Yeah, him and Curry's the best players in the league.
He's better than Curry.
Yeah.
You can't have 2.
Yeah, he's better than Curry.
All right.
Why?
Curry. Right now. Because he's more unstoppable. Nobody.
I mean, I can say he's the best big man on the court right now, but the best player? Ouch.
Best player in the NBA right now. I'm going to say that just because nobody stopped him. I saw no one stop him the whole postseason. The whole season, low-key. But I didn't pay attention into the postseason.
We need Dwight Howard. We need
Dwight Howard.
You got to activate the Joker style.
No, y'all can cancel that. Wait a minute. Hold on. I got something for y'all. Wait.
Dwight Howard was.
Well, let me say this.
And I mean that jokingly, but like even
bro.
if you go back, Dwight Howard was probably the best defense I've seen on him in his career.
And to your point, I'm still taking Steph Curry, but I think he deserves to be called that. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? It's a respect thing. Like, you won, your numbers is definitely there. I've never seen a point center in my life. This is a center playing point guard. And he really be dropping dimes, bro.
All right, we got Damon in the chat room said, how do you think that Jimmy's father, MJ, took this finals loss?
That's not Michael Jordan's son, y'all. Michael Jordan's son wouldn't have waited till, what was it, like 2 minutes left to go on a 9-0
No, stop
run?
it, because Michael Jordan's son never got to the league. So
yeah.
I mean, he is over there putting points over there with Scottie Pippen's wife, but, that.
So I think we got to, if Jimmy Butler isn't hurt, which I don't think he is, we got to calm down on the Jimmy Butler talk. He's starting to look like what you say, Jason Tatum a little bit.
I like Tatum too, though.
It's like he's good. He's great.
So imagine if Damian Lillard was to go over there, some player that caliber. They got action.
Action.
Yeah. The thing is,
immediate action.
They don't have a legit 2-punch. You know what I'm saying?
They don't.
It's
Jimmy and role. It's like he tier 2, and he got role players.
Yeah. It's like, nah, I ain't gonna play. I ain't gonna let you play him like that.
He tier 2.
He tier 1.
I think he like Paul George.
Nah, Jimmy? Nah, bro, I'm not gonna let you do. Nah,
Jimmy went to the finals twice.
Yes.
I might need to put some respect on his name.
On, just a little bit.
He went to the finals.
See, the
twice,
thing is,
man.
you was just a little upset with him when he was with the Bulls, and I remember when first was talking
I ain't like
about
him on the Bulls.
But this is different.
Y'all think Jimmy better than Paul George?
Hell yeah. Paul George, come on, bro.
You talking
what
about?
We talking about?
Can't play in the bubble?
Come on, bro. What we talking about?
You know what? I think skill wise,
Paul George, in all honesty, is a great player. He's really took his
No, he not
whole
better than
game
Jimmy.
to like
He not better than Jimmy.
another
So they-
level. But Jimmy went to the finals twice.
Let me
I think
interject,
Paul got more
y'all.
skill. That's what it is.
Clinton said, I guess Jimmy reported he had ankle injury. I mean, hey, injuries are part of the game. You know, at this level,
Everybody hurt by this
Yeah,
time.
everybody
so,
hurt, man.
you know.
Murray had a damn brace on his hand, you know. For the
Ooh,
whole,
Hey,
Shonda
that-
said
hey,
put
that
some
boy-
respect on Jimmy Buckets.
That boy
Man,
is
what up,
good.
Shonda?
put some
Hey,
respect.
see, you know who respect we're gonna put? Who name we're gonna put respect on is Jamal Murray, man. Cause see, he falling in the shadows similar to how Kobe was to Shaq. Cause Jokic is great,
You know
but
what?
they don't win nothing without
You know,
Jamal
hey,
Murray.
Look.
Jamal, when they was in the conference finals,
I got to give him his applause.
Yeah.
Because that dude was doing his thing,
they
bro.
just know Denver don't
Yeah.
have a chip without Jamal Murray. They couldn't
he was
do nothing
doing,
without
he
Jamal.
was doing his thing.
Yeah.
Because if he wasn't scoring buckets, he was assisting Jokic, bro.
And this is a perfect
he was giving
example
him some
of
nice dimes.
when someone is so great that it overshadows another extremely great player.
Oh,
I must say,
no, Damon did not just say that.
PG is more
that's
talented than
well,
Jimmy.
Well, he got with
Nah,
some skills.
bro. Nah.
I think he's more skillful, but he might not be the better player.
Yeah.
C-A-P.
No. I can see that.
Sorry.
I can see that. He's more. He
can
got
create a shot.
He has a bigger bag, but Jimmy get it done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
that's it. Period.
Bingo.
Because like you could argue Jimmy's team was less talented than the team that Paul George was on, even without Kawhi Leonard.
Mm-hmm.
Like Clippers have a squad, and they just like PG just accomplishes less. However you want to cut it, he has the talent, he has the players, and he just gets less done. And I just see Jimmy taking over games, game after game, and they win. So congratulations to the
congratulations to the Nuggets. We got a lot of hot topics coming up.
Nuggets, man. Let's move
We gotta
on. They got
move
that.
on.
That's in the books. That's done.
So who we got? David, what's his name?
David, about to butcher.
Is
the
it
last name.
Grush?
A former intelligence officer came out and said, he said that not only he basically confirmed UAPs, these UFOs, but he also said that the United States has crashed, recovered vehicles and vehicles that they just have that are intact and that they've recovered that are not of Earth origin.
Oh, so they're trying to say that we're doing this.
No, they saying they got vehicles in their possession that man didn't make.
Oh, okay, that they've recovered.
And they're trying to reverse engineer them. And this has caused a lot of people have been, with everything that's going on. We just had the UFO in Las Vegas. He said hit the button. It's a lot going on with these UFOs. So a lot of UFO enthusiasts are looking at this because this is a former intelligence official, and he was over the UAPs, and he's saying that the government has been reverse engineering them. And he said that they've been doing this for a while, for decades.
Really?
Yeah. So, and what happened is they created, just for everybody that's wondering why. What's up, Shima?
What's up?
Just so everybody wondering why do you see so many people coming out now? It's because they created a group called Arrow, which actually protects whistleblowers now. So they had no protection to speak out before this time period right now. So now anybody that has official information can share their stories and tell people, hey, this is what I saw, this is what I witnessed, and they don't have to worry about losing their job or their rankings or something negative happening to them. They actually have protection. So you're seeing a lot of information coming out. Hey, I'm with you, Shonda. She said distractions. I always feel like that when stuff is going on that's really consuming all of our attention. It does feel like
because they've been holding on to
sleight
this.
of hand.
So it must be something else going on, in America or around the world that they trying to hold, but they gonna let out this, this big news, And on top of that, these cats is probably coming back for their homies. They like, hold on, you got the homie, we coming back for him.
And it could be a situation where if this stuff is happening so frequently, what's the point? Everybody got phones and cameras, and it just seems like, remember it went away and now it just exploded again.
Can't get rid of that. I believe it.
It's gonna be a UFO. It's gonna be one of these UFOs or whatever you want to call it, gonna land straight in the Sophie Stadium.
Yeah, they gonna land. I don't think they want to harm us, though. I told you, bro. They just probably.
So I would agree that if all of this stuff is indeed true, for sure they don't want to harm us. For sure.
Yeah.
Right? Like that, they couldn't.
I mean, I think
say?
this is just like another
Clint
time
is
in
dumb.
history where we come back around, because this is like not new. When we were kids, it was like all over the magazines talking about sightings. You know, people were actually being interviewed, talked about they got abducted. You know, they were going over and recounting their experiences. So I think this is just like another phase where we're going through, like talking about something that we haven't talked about in a while.
Hey, Clint,
No.
I got to read Clint's comment in the chat room. He said that after the aliens get here, they're going to be the next group being treated better than black people.
Wow.
Facts.
Wow.
Oh my God, that is crazy.
Aliens, they going to get their reparations.
Oh, he says we got static.
Oh, we do?
Oh, we got static.
We got static. Okay.
Oh.
Can't even.
This right here, what is it?
It might be that. Let me see.
Let us know if we clear.
Yeah. Static.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Some things going on. We got UFOs flying around, landing in Vegas and backyards.
All right, let's see. Let's move on to the next topic. We have did you hear about this one? They said a black mother was killed by her white neighbor. Have you heard about that story? Basically, the kids were playing in a yard, basically her children, the black mother's children, and they left the iPad after the neighbor was yelling at them. And they left the property but left behind an iPad. They went back to get the iPad, and the neighbor allegedly like threw it at them and hit one of the children and cracked the screen. So when the mother got back home, she goes to talk to the lady about the situation, and she shoots her through the door.
Whoa!
They act
through the door.
They act like
Where is
we're
this at?
monsters.
This is in
bro.
Florida, right? I believe.
But you know what that is, bro? That's a reflection of how scared they are of us. Why
That's
are you
no
so
excuse, though.
damn scared? No. It's not an excuse. She's clearly out of line. But they are taught to fear us like on a level that's ridiculous. A black woman knock on your door and your kids play with her kids, and you are probably aware of an issue that happened. And because I'm here to talk about it, and you're scared to have a potential confrontation with me to where you shoot me through the door.
Yeah,
I think you go back to fear.
You're
She
behind
should have got that
door.
good old ass whooping from that mom's, bro. Because you don't come on.
But the fact that she's claiming self-defense
even
means
if
you were worried about you being what? Possibly beaten up?
Right. And even if
I have nothing to say on this because my heart is still mourning over Trayvon
Fake
Martin.
fear.
Shonda. With that stand your ground case. So, I mean, honestly, I feel like it's like a lot of stuff that you see all of the time that is just so out of pocket. There's no excuses for it. There's no, but if people want to,
and can I
gun toed and say that they were standing their ground and they were like you said, fear, in
no,
fear,
but
then,
it's not fear though. I think it's actually what Shonda said. It's fake fear too. It's like, 'cause they know they can pull that privileged card. Like, oh, I was scared for my life. Because guess what? That'll fly. Like, people are.
like
you know what I'm saying? I agree with what Shonda's
the
saying.
lawyer, what's his name again?
Benjamin Crump.
Yeah, Benjamin Crump. That's the new Johnny Cochran. He said, "Why is this so complicated?" You know what I'm saying? He said, if this was roles reversed and you had a black woman shooting through a door, and
she'd be
bullets
in jail
are going into
automatically. Yeah.
So he said, this is not. Let's get this done quickly. Like, this is not complicated, and it's really not. Like, I think even from the aspect of fear really can only come into so much play because you're shooting through a closed door. Unless this woman is threatening you and coming through your door, like you can't. That's gonna be hard. Like, you could clearly see bullet holes going through the door. Like, you're trying to kill this woman.
The issue
after
is, unfortunately, you cannot measure fear. You know what I mean?
You can't.
And you don't know, honestly, what happened, what transpired. it's just
I think too.
It's terrible.
And the cold part is she probably thought she was going to get away with it. That's my issue.
The cold part is it's not over.
It's
true, because she's not in jail.
You know what I mean?
She's not sentenced.
But they do things like
and
that.
they probably gonna give her a slap on the wrist, even if they do
but
convict
them
her.
actions and them behavior, that behavior shows that you think you can get away with it too. Like, I don't think they ever think they're gonna reap consequences. She probably thinks she can just pull the I was scared, self-defense. She came on my porch trespassing, because everything goes in their favor with the law. Like, and they're not scared. They think they can just shoot niggas.
She was granted bond. Yeah,
that's what
Shonda
just
brought up a
said.
good point. She was granted bond. So
and that's whack too. You know,
they think they can just shoot through the door and get off.
Yeah. So,
oh, man.
rest in peace. And yeah, that's another one to pay attention to, because whatever's going on there, like the gun laws are so ridiculous that now it just seems like you could just say you scared and shoot us, shoot at somebody. Mm-hmm. And that's not cool, because like you said, you can't measure fear, right? So we have to change that to something that is measurable, something that is not an opinion where you could just say, I was scared, because you can always say you're scared.
Exactly.
At any point. And if that's all it takes to justify taking somebody's life, that's a real problem.
But that's why they
and if you notice, all these cases are going on in those states.
Right. Because if somebody initiates something, right?
Right.
And you think that you have like just cause, like you can very well be the one who's the aggressor. You can very well be the person who's the antagonizer. Right, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can instigate a lot of stuff, and then when somebody gets out of pocket, hey, I'm standing my ground. I'm doing this. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's like who's going to be there? Like, you remember the
case of the guy at the gas station. He walked over to the guy and was sitting in the car. We covered that one and got a little funky with him. And then when he got out to protect his girl, he popped him and laid him down in the parking lot. And said
exactly. Right.
Like, you can't be the aggressor and then go right to fear. It's like you hit, like Shonda just said, you threw an iPad at a kid.
Exactly.
Was that kid scared? You see what I'm saying?
See, it's this goes down to, I hate to say eye for an eye, like maybe we should be having a different conversation. Maybe mother should just went over there with a pistol and just shot the lady first.
She would be in jail. She'd be in jail.
I'd rather be in jail than dead.
Either way it goes, the kids suffer through all this because they have to live with the guilt, and they've already released a statement saying that they wish that they never.
Yeah, the kids feel guilty.
Really even.
I didn't even think about that part.
Told on.
I said, I wish I would have never told her what happened. Yeah. All right.
That's crazy.
So just keep an eye on that one, you guys. We got to move on. Mary J. Blige.
Oh wow.
Is in some controversy. She was on a panel or a show recently.
The Earn Your Leisure.
Panel,
yeah.
And she basically said that she feels like alimony is whack, that the wealthy women have to pay alimony, and she was encouraging women to get a prenup. And because she was forced to pay her ex $30,000 a month, and she said he's the one that cheated and he's the one that stole from her. And she said, it's whack. So the question is.
That's why I want to say the key point. First of all, he lied, cheated, and stole from her. That's why she's saying that it's whack. I think that
three things.
Those are three different. Yeah, exactly. Those are three different things that even men feel are unfair when they have to pay alimony to someone who did that to them. So I want to say that first and foremost before we get into this men versus women conversation, because I know a lot of men pay alimony every day. Okay, every single day, and it's really unusual that we hear of like a wealthy woman paying, a husband basically like $30,000. A lot of people feel like it's role reversal. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day,
Damon said alimony is whack as hell.
Alimony in itself is weak. Period.
Nah, I disagree with that.
Well,
only because not to cut you off. If you actually are supporting somebody, and then y'all have an arrangement set up, and then for whatever reason that falls apart, it is something to say, hey, if you're there helping build this situation, and then for some reason it falls apart, I don't think you should just go to the poorhouse because your relationship fell apart. So, but what we're talking about is any event that it's their fault, that they messed up, and they lying and stealing.
Alimony
and
is cool, but if you do a bunch of things that are worthy of a divorce, you feel me? Then if we divorce, then I shouldn't pay you no alimony.
I agree with both of you guys, and especially thank you, Shima, for how you set it up, because alimony on both sides is whack. you know. But if you're getting taken advantage of, you know, you shouldn't deserve anything, you know. And, you know, sometimes, you know, marriages don't work, you know. And you're right, if, you know, you've supported a, you know, somebody going through or you know, pretty much making it big. I just feel you deserve something, but you shouldn't get the exact same thing you've been getting. No,
just
you
whatever
know?
Takes care of you. You know.
Yeah, you know, it's like you should get something decent, but you know, like 30,000. What you need? Like I've seen this cat before. What you need 30,000 a month for, bro?
It's married, so you can imagine their lifestyle, and he can argue.
But
I'm saying the current way it's set up right now is you got to continue that lifestyle. So what was their lifestyle like?
He don't need to continue that lifestyle. It's her lifestyle.
Once you leave her, part of it though. It's the same. It's the same thing. Like if you're exactly. So the way it's currently set up right now, if we got a certain lifestyle,
go ahead.
I'm saying if we got a certain lifestyle, right, and you get with somebody, right, and they become part of that lifestyle for however many years to qualify for alimony. You got to maintain that lifestyle.
Wait, maintain what? The same lifestyle? Because everybody's lifestyle changes when you go from a couple to being single.
Right.
Exactly.
Like we don't have
the same lifestyle. We might basically be able to have some kind of equilibrium.
Right.
Yeah.
So where if y'all get back together, y'all be back on the same page with what you bringing to the table.
Nah,
what if you go broke?
To the table? No.
But listen. What if the person who's providing this lifestyle goes broke?
Right. Then you ain't got nothing to give, and the court's gonna see that.
And y'all equally broke.
So look, here's another strategy. A lot of people, when they go through this, they get rid of their assets, and then they go to court and be like, "I'm broke." So sometimes that's a strategy they come up with. Like, you know, when people get sued and stuff, they try to hide everything, and you know, which
I don't see what's wrong with that.
But I'm just saying, I think they need to look at that when it comes to like, hey, this is your fault. Like you stole. I don't think you should have to give money if you're found guilty of stealing from it.
This is why I always say love is not enough.
And if that's the case, I need restitution and
love is not enough. I'm sorry. Alimony is whack on all circumstances, in my humble opinion.
In all circumstances. Wow.
Oh wow.
Damn.
I want to say it goes back to Babylonian times. They say that basically
you saying it like you know something about it. No, I'm just playing.
So if it's going back to like Babylon, it just goes to show you that basically like women were not afforded the ability to keep up the lifestyle, okay? A lot of times, and this is also in our society today, they say that women basically give more of themselves to the household and the family and not basically as strong in other areas. You know what I mean? So basically, if you're not basically able to support and strengthen your other, you know, maybe your career, maybe your outside things and not the household, then that's why part of the reason why they
hey, we're gonna need some moderators in a minute. We're gonna need some moderators. We got to move on. We run out of time.
Yeah.
All right, this is big. The Professional Beauty Association is urgently calling on everybody, and we are supporting them 100% regarding a new gainful employment rule that's being proposed by the Department of Education. This rule basically would classify different jobs that you need education to receive or different trades, and they are classifying cosmetology as low value, which is going to result in beauty schools losing their eligibility to receive financial aid.
They hating, y'all.
This is huge. So what I did, I put a link in the video description where you can leave comments to help support. It's right in the video description.
Yes, please.
Just leave a comment. It goes right to the Department of Education, and it'll let them know that, you know, hopefully we get enough. You only have till June 20th, which is not that long. That's one more week.
Write your letters because funding is needed for this program. As you know, a lot of careers are already expected to be phased out with the arrival of AI, okay? This is a trade industry. This is an industry that's hard to do. This is an industry that we do every day with our hands, bodies, minds, and everything, okay? It supports lifestyles. It supports homes. It supports school. It supports a lot of, it's basically in itself what it is. It's a trade. It's a career, okay?
Yes.
Without it, none of you will be serviced. A lot of you are customers or whatever, but around the whole industry as a whole, this is something that should be supported. It should be supported by the Department of Education, and it should not be defunded. So please write your letters and forward your comments, like G said, to the address.
Yes.
Because number one, without the beauty industry, I don't
know where I'll be.
Where's your weddings, your weddings, your graduations, everybody on TV? Where would you be without
that's how I provide for my family.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's how we got our beauty equilibrium. And I went on a program that was paid for through SCROC. We just had to buy my kit, and I also attended at El Camino, which was through financial aid also as well.
And it's funny because when you call it a low value program, it to me it makes me feel like you undermining the talent that's necessary.
That
like,
you
this
get,
ain't, this ain't a game.
And they say it's complicated. Like we don't just get a W-2.
Haircutting is not easy.
And it's a life changer, because honestly, this is still one of the careers that you can be formally incarcerated. Okay, you can be a felon and come out and change your life.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You can go appeal to the board. You may have had a history or whatever, but you can basically go and still have a very thriving career.
Facts.
With the Board of Cosmetology and barbering. So I just want to bring that to light, that a lot of people change their lives around from basically going through and finishing and making this a career.
It's actually such a great choice to where
if
you don't get the financial assistance, it's not a bad idea to pay for it yourself.
Right.
I'm not saying that I would like to use other options,
but a lot of
it's
schools,
even worth paying for yourself and getting into.
A lot of people can't afford it because apprenticeship programs, just so you know, are like substantially cheaper than like going through. Like some schools are like, they get up there. Like you're talking about like 20, 30,000,
Right.
So a lot of people just don't have that.
And shout out to cosmetology school, and shout out to Compton College, my cosmetology school that I went through Universal College of Beauty in Leimert Park. That's my alma mater. So I just want to shout those programs out just to let people know that, yes, I went to college and got college credits and went to college to go to cosmetology school. That's how I got my my license. So,
That part.
We got to cover this last topic. Zion Williams. We almost forget. We got to hurry up. This boy right here.
Man, look.
This boy right here, man.
That boy out there living his life.
He living his best life.
That boy living his life.
Hey, bro. Look, I'm not opposed to, people having fun, but bro, you got to know when to have fun and
I don't
and not bring it home.
Man. I don't blame him, man. I think
it's okay to have fun. I've had fun. But it's the difference between having fun and bringing it home.
But he having fun with like a professional. Like he young, he ain't got that much experience, and he having fun with a professional.
He's having the time of his life.
I understand.
That boy is all. That boy ain't thinking right, man.
You see me? I understand what it means to have fun.
Listen, no, bro.
Time
out. You are a grown man. Okay, I'm talking about, how old is Zion?
20s.
21.
About 20. Look, 21. Imagine if you was 21, somebody gave you about $200-some million, and you got porn stars just trying to just take over your life. It's a different type of pressure, man.
Dude, I
don't think you're ready for that.
Look, listen.
On top of playing basketball.
Did y'all see the girl?
Which one?
The one that's
both
tripping. Nah, the baby mother.
That one right there? Yeah, yeah.
So
they got some decent pictures right there. I swear it didn't look like that.
Because they going up. She was going up on the other one. She was like, wouldn't got pregnant an amateur porn star?
Hey, angles is everything. I ain't gonna saying that look good. That's cool. But
yeah, cold.
Shonda said you need to have fun in the gym.
Fact, Shonda, you need to be practicing.
Look like he put on some weight.
Oh no, he gonna put on a lot of weight. And just so you know, like basically what happened is he had a baby shower. He posted the pictures of the baby shower, and immediately his alleged mistress or side piece, what's her name, Mariah Mills, who was also an adult entertainer, she went on Twitter and went ham for days. I said, that's damn near bullying, man, what she did to that dude.
Hey, man.
I know she mad and everything, but
She upset.
Woman scorn.
She's upset, and she put him all kind of ways on.
That was all out of spite.
Look.
Was you reading the comments?
I did. It was.
That was emotion. That was emotion. That was just.
She went DEFCON 7.
She started saying what they was doing. Sexually.
Yeah, it was too much.
She talking about he had soda all in his bathroom. That's why he fat.
Yeah. That's cold.
I said, yo.
But you want me though. But you want me though.
Hey,
that's the funny thing, man. You can say all that.
Right.
You can say all of that, and he's still. But you want me though.
He said, hey, I'm downstairs.
Hey, who says that?
But you want me though.
You big mad.
You bad.
Oh, you big. I can't argue with you. Oh, man.
Thanks for watching the show, y'all. Like, subscribe, and share.
Make sure. Yeah, because it's free 99.
It's free 99.
I know somebody that's happy about this, though, John Morant, because ain't nobody talking about him now.
Yeah.
Nah, the Heat ain't no. No.
Hey, did you ever find out that one story with what's that Jerry?
Said Zion trying to start a second career.
Right.
No, I don't think so. We got to do some research on that.
What y'all talking about?
That might be next week.